So first, if you want to add a microphone, this is a DJI Mic Mini, as you can see the name. I don't have the microphone active right now, and I don't plan to switch on it. In this video, I can do a sample recording. Okay, so this should be rerouted now, right? And I have no idea what it sounds like, by the way. I know I'm speaking kind of close to it, but I have no idea what it sounds like. And I think what I want to do is add a bit of compression to it. So let's add compression because I can. Then we bring the top and the bottom in, and there you go. We just added compression to this microphone in a few clicks, right? So this is what this microphone sounds like with compression, but just remember that I do have noise suppression running first, and then I have a compressor going in second. So even though the camera is like sideways because it's actually leaning forward, you can tell that this is the microphone that I'm using, right? I'm assuming that you had watched the sample, and now we're gonna go ahead and talk about how things work with Wavelength and third-party microphone devices. So when it comes to Wavelength and third-party microphone devices, the only thing you can do is add any kind of effect that you already have in your VST library. There is no low-cut filter, there is no voice focus. Everything else, like compression, de-esser, and regate in my case, that comes from Elgato's store or public VST download pages, those will appear in here. But anything in terms of built-in Elgato, like the low-cut filter and the voice focus, will not. I'm assuming it will if you get the VST, which you can buy separately from Wavelength, so you can use Wavelength with voice focus without having to lock yourself to an Elgato Wave XLR. But again, all you can do is use built-in filters or VSTs that you have installed already, meaning that if you do remove or nuke your PC, I was going to say remove the VSTs, but like I mean like remove it, like nuke it, like bye-bye, like factory reset Windows, you will not have anything tied to the microphone. So you're going to have to remember your own settings. You're going to have to screenshot. You're going to have to do whatever you need to do to get your settings back, which is exactly why I have to mention the whole RAM thing. If your RAM, if you power cycle your PC and it power cycles your RAM, as in removes all like the power from the RAM, it will remove the temporary stored data, simulating like removing the RAM stick and putting it back in. That will inherently remove the entire mixing board and totally mess up your settings. So try not to do that when you are, you know, fiddling around with your PC like any normal tinkerer would do. But yeah, I think this also applies to when you remove your drives as well. If you ever unplug your drives and you plug them back in, you're going to get the same effect. But I think that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Ken. Have a great rest of your whatever it is, and see you in the next one. Peace.